This match, an Australian tag team match, most falls to curfew. Introducing from El Paso, Texas, weighing 227 pounds, Chavo Guerrero. From Houston, Texas, weighing 236 pounds, Tiger Conway Jr. From New York, 335 pounds, Butcher Salviccio. And from Sarasota, Florida, weighing 242 pounds, Randy Savage.
Most falls to curfew. The ICW World Champion, Randy Savage, removing his belt. It's Savage with Butcher Salviccio. You can see Randy Savage showing his belt, saying, I'm the world champion. Tiger Conway Jr. and Chavo Guerrero. The opponents, of course, Tiger Conway Jr. and Randy Savage have had their problem. They originally were tag team partners, but Savage and Conway got into it. I mean, they got into it hot and heavy. Then they squared off and battled to a 20-minute time limit draw. So it's a safe bet that Savage and Conway might well be looking at each other whenever the opportunity arises. Chavo Guerrero, you should know that name well in the St. Louis area. His father, Gory Guerrero, big favorite here in the late 50s and early 60s, had some really exciting matches with Rip Hawk. And when Chavo Guerrero came to St. Louis for the first time a couple of weeks ago, the first thing he did was get on the phone and call our good friend Sam Muchnick and say, my dad says hello. He always thought you were great. Look at Chavo. Whoop. He gets into the air pretty well. Savage with a wrist lock on Chavo Guerrero. Whoop, Guerrero grabs the referee. Up and over and away. Where'd he go? The referee tells Chavo Guerrero, I didn't like you pulling on my neck, but on the other hand, I guess he really didn't do any damage to the referee. Savage goes behind Guerrero, takes him down. Good move by Randy Savage. A very controversial person. He is the owner of the ICW World Heavyweight title. There's that belt. Defended mainly in the southern areas, Kentucky, Tennessee, parts of Indiana, southern Illinois, southern Missouri. Whereas then you had the AWA World title, Chicago, Milwaukee, Minneapolis, Denver, Salt Lake City, San Francisco. Then you have the World Wrestling Federation title, New York, Boston, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, up and down the East Coast. And then, of course, the NWA title.
5 minutes left, 5 minutes.
Wrestling certainly in a very chaotic situation right now. But I'll tell you, it doesn't change the action in the ring. When you have people the likes of Dick Murdoch and Jerry Oates, when you have Tully Blanchard and Spike Huber in a Texas death match, when you have the Freebird, the fabulous Freebird, coming to St. Louis next Friday at Kiel, Terry Gardy and Dominic DiNucci, 6-man tag action, a handicap tag match, Nikolai Volkov, a girls tag match with the mother and daughter team. That's an autumn wrestling spectacular, and you're going to have excitement from the first bell to the last. Guaranteed. Friday, Kiel. Hammerlock by Chavo Guerrero on Butcher Salviccio. Chavo Guerrero punishing the arm. Chavo pulling back on that arm again. Tiger Conway takes the tag from Chavo Guerrero. Tiger stomping on the arm. Here comes Randy Savage again, and the referee's running back once more. Butcher Salviccio, left arm really taking a beating from Tiger Conway Jr. Tiger brings Salviccio up by the arm, twisting it around. Salviccio flung into the corner by Tiger Conway Jr. Oh, did he take a whack in that corner? Double wrist lock by Tiger Conway Jr. up into the hammerlock. Tiger had some damage on his home. He lives in Houston, Texas, and when that big hurricane came through there, he lost a roof, had a flooded basement. He says, but I'm happy. He says, a lot of people were worse off than me. Chavo Guerrero up on the second rope. Tiger Conway sets the plate, sets the table for Chavo Guerrero. And Randy Savage getting more and more upset that he can't get in that ring. Monkey flip on the 335-pounder by Chavo Guerrero. Chavo rides Salviccio down and keeps it from getting to Randy Savage. That Randy Savage has a temper like a volcano. Tiger Conway trying to rock those ropes and throw Randy Savage off the top. They're going to be looking at each other in that 6-man tag match next Friday. So will Casey and Mansfield.
I'll tell you, this Conway and Randy, there's no love there. You remember that one time when they were tag team partners, and old Randy never did want to come in.
It fell apart. It just fell apart, and neither man's ever forgotten it. Savage misses the knee. Savage misses the knee drop. Drop kick by Chavo Guerrero. Chavo whips Savage into the corner. Tag made to Tiger Conway. Well, here's what they both want. Conway and Savage. Savage hurled to the ropes. Oh! Did you see that? Good thing there's a high roof in the Arena Sports Studio. Count of one before Savage gets the shoulder up. Savage slammed into the corner. Oh, Conway misses. Caught himself before he hit the post, but he really ripped his arm on the second turnbuckle. Here's an opening for Savage.
2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Suplex by Randy Savage on Tiger Conway Jr. Count of one, Savage. Thrown off by Tiger Jr. Tag made to Butcher Salviccio. Time fast running out. It's most falls to curfew. Salviccio clubs Conway in the back. Conway and Salviccio. Whoop! Tiger Conway. He's not afraid of that big man, is he? He's not afraid of anything. Salviccio looking for an exit. He ends up in the wrong corner. Salviccio to the ropes. Double backflip. Guerrero and Tiger Conway Jr. Salviccio to his feet. Oh! Drop kick right to the nose. Drop kick right to the head. Chavo Guerrero flying in the air. A whirling kick into the rib cage. Chavo Guerrero, steamroller. The steamroller, shades of Edouard Carpentier. There's the count of three. And that's all the time I think we're going to have in curfew. But we still got to pull apart Savage and Conway. Savage and Conway ended. We're out of time as far as the curfew's concerned. That means Chavo Guerrero and Tiger Conway are going to be the winners. Guerrero's telling the referees, let them alone, let them fight. Lee Warren trying to get in there and pull Conway and Savage apart.